magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello. You, and you. Welcome into another edition of Braylon Lee's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me, y'all. This show right here, oh my God. This is like Temptation Island, except with black people. And, on Temptation Island, it's about four couples who are at a crossroads in their relationship. And the four men stay in a villa with 10 women, right? And the four women stay in a villa with 10 men. Now, all those tempters are single. This is completely, totally, and radically different. Shout out to Dr. Stacey Robin. In this show, there are three couples. Now, apparently, one of them has been on, put a ring on it before this. And they are going to be in a house in Miami for 8 weeks, right? Trying to see if they want to stay together or leave, right? And it reminded me also, too, of Marriage Boot Camp. Hip Hop Edition on WeTV, but we cheated. Child, let's get to it because it's so much. Let's get to it because higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we got to go on to it. Yes, indeed, we do. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Happy Saturday to you all. All right. All right, so let me put y'all on to the couple, okay? And I'm going to get their pictures here because I'm going to go back and forth, right, between them. You know what? Hang on, actually, let me do this. Because I bet you they have the couples on the website. There we go. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let me get there. Because, oh my God, this is just. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So here's the cast right here. Let me pull up the cast for y'all. Okay. Just. God. Okay, so here we go. That's Dr. Stacey J. Johnson. Shout out to her. That's Dominique and Travis. That's Mia and Jaron. And then that's Mimi and Joshua. So I'm going to just keep these people on the screen here, okay? All right, just for a minute, all right? Just kind of set this thing up, okay? All right. So with that said, let's get to it here. So you got Josh and Mimi, right? At the bottom, right, bottom left. Then you have Jaron and Mia on your top right. And then you have Dominique and Travis in the middle, okay? So Dr. Stacey arrives, right? And she's talking about radical honesty, okay? We're talking about radical honesty. And Dr. Stacy thinks that, oh, this is going to be a cheating boot camp to, do workshops and, activities to rekindle the relationship. And it's just going to be the couples and it's going to be like marriage boot camp hip hop edition. But no. Then she drops the bomb that you're going to be going on dates with the person you cheated with. Now, I've never seen a season of Put a Ring on It, but I'm gonna make sure that this is not the same. It's not the same thing, right? So Put a Ring on It had 4 seasons. And for Put a Ring on It, they dated other people, but they did not date their actual exes, right? So it was just kind of crazy to me that, and like I said, Put a Ring on It, it sounds like the Black Temptation Island, right? And maybe they should put a ring on it on an island. I think that, lifted the relevant. But this just radical. I mean, you mean to tell me that this is exactly what we're doing here? And oh my God, it's just too much. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's just too much, darling. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Shout to Etna Mode and Guest. So, with that said, let's get to it, right? And let's see. Can I do will this work? Yeah, okay, that will work. Okay, because you know how we do, Ray the Love when we have the pictures up and stuff, right? So that's what I'm going to have to do for this here. Okay, so we're going to kick it off with Dominique and Travis. So Dominique and Travis right there, okay? So Dominique and Travis were chilling for a long time. They weren't even trying to date. They've been dating for 2 years. They are long distance, right? Now, Dominique said something about phone. I think it got lost in translation for me. But with that said, though, Dominique put out an Amber Alert on Travis, and Dominique thinks that he is cheating. Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I first saw this, I'm just like, okay, I can kind of see it. You know what I mean? Their connection of, Dominique, grew up in the neighborhood, but she had old school parents, but she can be a queen when she needs to be, right? And she can handle some shit at the same time. And Travis, I feel like maybe he might have a rough past, but he's on the straight and narrow. He's got this chill attitude because he has evolved into a chill attitude. That's why I thought about them when I first saw them. Now, this is Josh and Mimi, Joshua, Mimi right there, okay? Now, Mimi's been on Put a Ring on It before. So, Josh said that they are white on rice, peanut butter, and jelly, and he proposed at Walmart because that's where they shop the most. Now, there's been a couple of social media stories about, okay, people proposing at Walmart. Now, of course, you get the ring that you can. I'm just going to pull up some Walmart rings here. All right, we're just going to pull up some rings here. Just to show you, okay? So look at this right here. So you have some rings here. So you have that ring there for $15.94. You have that one for $148, right? $68. $348 right there. $25.99. $398, right? $268 there. And people think that if you get a ring from Walmart, then it's not real. I will just say this, and I'm just going to be honest about it. Some people have gotten a ring from Walmart, and they've been married 30 years. Meanwhile, some couples that got like, $1,000 ring, $5,000 ring, what have you, They didn't even make it past their first 2 years. And when you get so caught up in the ring of it all that you're not even caught up to know if the love of it all is real, then you've lost the plot, right? And of course, it's always about how you go about things, right? So let's do some things here, okay? Let's do some things because I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna show you what we can do here. Okay, so I'm gonna go cage jewelers. We'll go to engagement rings. All right, engagement rings. We're going to do from low to high. All right, so here is this, y'all. Engraved wedding band, 2 lines, starting at $40.33. Right now was $159, $79, $89, right? $89, $97, $134. 149, 149.78, right? And I just did low to high, right? So it's not like you can't find a ring, but I think love has evolved from the weight of what needs to matter to the image of love, right? And I didn't know you could just date to be famous. I honestly had no idea, because when I thought love was people actually really could find the best in each other and build something off of that into something beautiful, right? Here's one. Now that's cute right there. Heart-shaped ring that spells out love, $199, right? $201, right? I'm just showcasing that, there are rings that are in price points, right? That one's cute. Like, look at that. XO, which means love there. That's a promise ring. And right here, now sometimes you can get your birthstone, which is cool. Let's keep going. I'm going to just keep going here. Like I said, I know I double spoke, but $299. So you see all these rings right here, right? You see them. So it kind of boggles my mind when Mimi said that, the ring from Walmart is not this, that, and the third. But the real reason why she felt the way that she felt was because she said every proposal felt like it came on after he cheated, right? And Mimi said, do you understand what I'm saying? And Joshua said, yeah, I understand what you're saying. But then he was like, I actually don't understand. So I'm like, oh, brother, this guy stinks. I mean, my God. So then we get to Mia and Jaren right here. Mia and Jaren, okay? So they were dating for 3 years on social media, right? And Mia reached out to Jaren first, and Jaren just enjoyed communicating with her every day. And Mia said the sex was great. But there's been cheating, there's been lying, there's been trust issues. And this is another long distance one. Jaren, right? He lives in California, and, Mia lives in Florida, right? And so then we get to Dr. Stacy, right? We get to Dr. Stacy Johnson, who is right here, okay? And I'm going to pull up her photo here. So she comes in and starts the counseling. Okay, this is Dr. Stacy, all right? So now that you're all caught up with who is who, okay, now I'm going to it's me and you, all right? Hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Let's get to it. Not that we haven't been into it, but here we go. So Josh apparently has an ex who has some medical issues. It's given Sheila from Why Did I Get Married, right? Remember Mike had cancer, all that stuff, right? But the messages hit different, right? So Dr. Stacy J. Johnson is a marriage family therapist and Cheyenne Bryant. Okay, she has a master's degree. All right, this is what she got. We love a black woman who can be responsible for what she doesn't. I know Will Packer and Owen like hard Tim is like, okay, listen, you got your master's degree. Can you show it right here? Can we go to school? Call the school. Can we see the transcripts? Woo, Lordy. All right, moving on. If you want to know what's happening with Cheyenne Bryant, I did tour on it. Watch that one after this one, okay? Listen. But moving on. So, cheating can be on both sides, right? And she also said that, and let me flip the wrist around back. When she said cheating can be on both sides, I do agree with that, right? Now, I think both men and women can be weak if they are not being met in their relationship with the energy that they need, right? And usually, the wife, hey babe, I want you to work hard, bring home the money, this, that, and third. But when he does that, then it's gotta be a sacrifice, right? So he's not at home as much. So he's doing what you want him to do, but yet there is loneliness there, right? And then, with the wife, can you not go out all the time? And so, if you're out all the time and he is trying to keep the house together, because there are stay-at-home dads, and that is just as important of a job as a stay-at-home mom. Okay, a parent is a full-time job. I don't give a damn upwards what anybody says. Parents deserve their respect, especially the good ones that are doing their job. But with that said, though, that loneliness can happen on either side, right? And I appreciate that Dr. Stacey J. Johnson said that, right? And she gave context, conjecture, and connection to it. And I was telling my mom about the show. She was like, "Ooh, that show is special." I'm like, "Yeah, it is." But I do like the fact that we are seeing the range of what happens in a relationship. That, yes, we got ready to love, although sometimes some people are not ready to love on that show. But we're waiting for the new season, though. And some people date virtually, like they never ever met, waiting on that season 2. And then some couples, they are at a crossroads. So sometimes they need to date other people, and then other times people have cheated. So you have a full spectrum of relationships, and I appreciate that OWN is willing to take that swing to showcase that, hey, what happens when it goes down? Do you give a second chance or not? We can't ask for reality TV, and then when they put the real reality, then we want to back away from it, right? So, with that said, this is going to be an 8-week process. 8 weeks. Ooh, Lord. So, Dr. Stacey asked Travis what's going on in their relationship. Dr. Stacey asked Travis and Dominique what's going on in their relationship. And Travis is like, love is dangerous. Because if you add too much spice, it can burn your mouth. And Dr. Stacey was not here for it. She was like, "I'm not here for riddles." I'm like, oh, she ain't put out with no shit. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Listen, I'm loving it so much. This is how much I'm loving it right here.
McDonald's, I'm loving it. McDonald's, I'm loving it. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it that much, rather, okay? Because I feel like with these shows, right, if you don't have somebody who can purposely be tough with you, but be gracious enough to not limit the resources of how show you love through the process, you ain't gonna break through. You're just not, right? And I'm gonna be real with you. I was hoping that WeTV would do like since they did marriage boot camp, I would think they would do like singles boot camp, where you take like 20 singles, and they go through different challenges and stuff like that, and then there's at the end of the week there's like the best man of the week and then the best woman of the week, and then they have time to go into a private area of the house all week and build their connection, what I mean? Or better yet, to be real with you, instead of that, let me scratch that, and let's just say that there is such a thing as Ready to Love Singles Boot Camp, where you got 20 singles, 10 women all live in a house, and they're doing different challenges and activities to see if there's anything here. And at the end of the week on Saturday, they choose who they want to stay with for the upcoming week. Now, if that person chooses you, then you're staying with them. But if multiple people choose you, then you get to choose who you want to stay with, right? I feel like I would go on that type of show because, for one, it's paid for. They're going to pay for my flight. They're going to pay for me to stay at the hotel. They'll pay for my flight. They'll pay for me to stay at the hotel, because before you go to, the house, right? You gotta get checked into the hotel and you gotta be isolated from everybody. And then, then everybody arrives at the house, one by one. And then, to be real with you, I feel like Ready to Love Singles Boot Camp will be better than Ready to Love Make a Move. I'm gonna tell you why. For one, you have a process, right, to be seen. And then guess what? Potentially, right, if Ready to Love is in that city, then they can call that person or people rather to come on that season. And although I do love Ready to Love being able to showcase all the blackness in all these cities, and I think it's great, they got the budget down and all that, I do think being able to be in one central location would save a lot of money, right? Now, of course, you gotta fly people in, this, that, and the third, but I do think that actually would produce a better show. I'm gonna tell you why. If you tell me, right, let's just say, for example, I'm trying to think of a place that I would want to go to, right? Las Vegas, for example. Let's just say Ready to Love is going to be in Las Vegas for this season, right? You bring in 20 black people from all over the country, 10 men, 10 women, and they get to stay at a Las Vegas hotel, the Cosmopolitan Las Vegas. Thank you very much. That's my favorite hotel. And for those weeks, they get to do the Ready to Love experience. They're going out on dates to get to know each other, this, that, and third, and then they do eliminations. It's just like Ready to Love, but you have a wider net of a cast because they're not all from the same city. So now there will be real, there'll be real ties being made, and not just, oh, you're from this city, you're from that city. It forces you to actually invest. So that's just some production notes for Will Packer, like her entertainment, Oprah Winfrey Network. Okay, listen, I already gave y'all a whole game plan to take what 90 Day Fiance has done on TLC and make that the Oprah Winfrey Network. Ready to Love. I'm available. Call me, beat me if y'all want to reach me. But hey, listen. I know what God has for me is for me, child, but I do believe that Ready to Love Singles Boot Camp would be an excellent idea. Okay, excellent. All right, moving on. So, with that said, Travis was on a guy's trip in Vegas, and he, made it do what it do with another person. And Dominique said, in long distance relationship, I don't think you can't track somebody. And Dr. Stacy said, say your relationship. I'm like, oh, this a real one. This a real one. Now, Dr. Stacy, she deserves all the platform Cheyenne Bryant's been getting. For real. And so, all of this has turned, Dominique into an FBI agent. And apparently he didn't talk to Dominique for a day or blocked or whatever for a whole day. And he was going into brain surgery. I'm like, brain surgery? We need to see text messages. Okay, we need to see some text messages. Okay. In the beginning, Dominique trusted Travis, but then call 10, 15 times and he doesn't answer, right? And so, Dominique had to fill this void of being neglected, but not sexually. And that's the thing too. It can be emotional, right? Maybe just you being on the phone for hours and you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Babe. Yo, loud ass is snoring and hurting my eardrums. Get off my phone. Now y'all know I'm joking about that, but you know somebody who's a hard snorer. Don't you do that ish up in here, okay? Anyway, so having that stability emotionally really does matter, right? And like I said, whenever I do a review on a show, I always make sure that we go beyond the show, because as y'all know, we cover media in a fashion that nobody else can't, won't, and never will do on YouTube or on social media, period. Okay? I am the chemical X of media, culture, and entertainment. Get that, okay? I want you to... What did Cheyenne Bryant say? Sorry, Cheyenne Bryant. She said, I want you to take that, double down on it, and run that shit. Take that, run that, double down on that shit. Take that. I'm the chemical X of media, culture, and entertainment. Take that, double down on it, and run that shit. Okay. All right, moving on. Okay. All right, moving on. There it is. Yes, indeedy. So then we get Mia and Jaren. Mia feels like she can't trust. And, Jaren said, I did cheat on her. So then there's this app called Life 360. And child, as we know, Life 360 is involved with Nolan Wells, and we are praying for him and his family and his real friends each and every single day, okay? If you missed it earlier, I flamed Ticket TV's ass because he's been saying for the longest time we should not assume these boys, including Bart, deleted Nolan Wells, but yet he got big mad. Officer Tatum, who is Ticket TV's daddy, I'm being facetious, but birds of a feather flock together, that at the beginning, middle, end of the day, that there was some video, right, of some other people who were not associated, but Upstate didn't want to dox them. And then Ticket TV said, well, everybody who was on Horn Island is a witness. Nobody should be X'd out. Nobody. But yet you said that Big Ticker was going to go to jail, and the police have the full unedited video, and people being too emotional to that third. And in addition to that, Officer Tatum was able to verify information before they were able to come on the show. Officer Tatum also said that I didn't want them to say that they had nothing to do with it, and then the primary investigation makes them the prime suspects after the podcast. So it's like, that is a possibility. So Officer Tatum is lying to the people, just like Ticket TV is a liar to the people. So now Ticket TV is backtracking the fact that we shouldn't judge these white boys in Bart for deleting Nolan Wells. He's going from that to everybody's a witness, which means everybody will be a suspect. Missed that live, go back and watch also too. Officer Tam, Brandon Tam was big mad that Christine Walmsley said his name, even though he said his name in an Instagram clip that I showed y'all, and his name is on this website called Black Lines Theory Operations. His whole name is there as Chief C as CEO. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. But the point is, I wanted to bring that up about the Light 360 because it's not just on kids that people can have Light 360. It's also on adults. So Jaron blocked Mia for 3 days. And then after that, because I think he blocked her because he just wanted a break, then he said, I'm not getting back on the Life 360 app. And Dominique is like, me, you gonna talk because I've been trying to get my man on it. I'm like, oh my God. And so, Dr. Stacy said emotional cheating is something which I fully agree with. And then Mia, she, felt wanted by this other man. Right. So that is Mia and Jaron. Now we get to Mimi and Josh, right? So Josh is interesting, right? Joshua. He said that they've only been dating for a year, right? Or 1 year counts, right? Because they've been dating for 3, but he's not counting the other 2. So really, they've only dated for 1 year. And like I said, he said if they're not staying together, it doesn't count. And Mimi and Josh did not put a title on their relationship at all, right? So Josh saw somebody else when they broke up. Mimi saw somebody else when they broke up, and it just didn't make things better. And then, like I said, Dr. Stacy drops the bomb that you're going to be going on dates with the person you cheated with. Okay, the guys are up first. Mimi is not feeling it, and she basically says if Mimi feels that Joshua cheated on her during this year, it's basically over, right? Which that's a fair statement, right? But then you're on national television trying to figure out if this is going to work, where Joshua will be able to go on a date with his ex. And we want to talk about the dates. Because I have a lot to say. Y'all got a lot to hear. Let's continue on. So Travis and Dominique, are in their bedroom. And, Dominique has the pout face. And, Travis has the pout face. And Dominique, I have to tell you something. For the first episode, you are really a very mature woman. I'm going to give you some advice. Like, in the words of a person who deserves to be in jail, R. Kelly, and child, speaking of, people who deserve to be in jail, P. Diddy has moved up his sentence to January, even though he just did a whole fight and was in solitary confinement. Child, that's a whole other situation. But in the words of R. Kelly, that person who deserves to be in jail, when a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. The hardest chance you'll ever give with a woman is not the chance to get her, but it's the chance to get her back. And so, to me, Travis, you got a good one. You got a good one, bro. She seems very even keel. She seems open-minded, and she seems like she moves in a fashion of wanting to be good, right? And it's hard to find that. It really is. So, Robin is Travis's date now. Robin, child, I got these some. Give me a more. I got some. Wait, no, I need another. There it is. Ooh, buddy. Okay. So, Robin, she fine. Okay, listen, I'm not going to listen. Robin's my type of woman. She got enough thickness on her. I like my BBWs very much, but she's not bad, right? I do think Dominique has a little more thickness. Okay, so listen. But here's the thing, right? So Robin, let's see here. So yeah, basically, I put down after Robin comes in, right? Robin says that, no, not Robin, but Dominique says, I'm mad about this, but I'm owning up to it because this is what we signed up for, right? And I said I'm loving Dominique because sometimes in the first episode it's really hard to find the center of these people, but I see where Dominic is coming from immediately. And this ain't sipping, this ain't capping, this ain't doing none of that to get with Dominique. I don't think Dominique even knows I exist. I did comment on Owen's Instagram page. I think the only one that responded was Mimi, right? So Mimi knows I exist virtually, but the rest of them don't, right? So they will probably see this review and the other reviews in due time, and then take off from there. But yes, you know what I mean. So I really do love Dominique's energy, and she kissed Travis and everything, and all that good stuff. And she handled it well, right? And so Jaren, she doesn't want him to be a gentleman on this day, right? And Jaren said, "You did mostly cheat." And me said, "I don't want to talk about that right now. I don't want to talk about it. You just said I don't want to talk about it. I get angry sometimes. Like, bruh, I'm going to be real about it. If you say that Jaren cheated and you also cheated emotionally, you did cheat. Just because he cheated doesn't mean the gate show cheated. Both of y'all cheated. Just in different ways. Okay? So, Jai is, Jaren's date. Now, I will say Jai, she kind of reminds me of Serena Williams a little bit. Very tall. Serena's always been thick, but she's been taking GLP-1s, which, by the way, can I just say fuck GLP-1s? I'm so sick of this shit. It is taking down BBWs. Like, even Jordan Woods said that, GLP-1s is not doing anything good because now everybody, it's just. Hang on, let me see what Jordan Woods said about GLP-1s because I want to make sure I get her on the record. I get it, right? Jordan Woods GLP-1s. Jordan Woods GLP-1s.
Like Ozempic, has negatively impacted body inclusivity and the fashion industry.
There it is. Thank you, Google. And I agree. There's nothing like a BBW getting dressed up in some lingerie. There's nothing like a BBW getting a good dress. There's nothing like a BBW getting some workout clothes, and you see all of it. Okay? Especially in a swimsuit. Jesus! You will let your nieces and nephews know. Mess with her if you want to. I love y'all. This is mine. You don't want that side of me? Don't activate that side of me. There's someone that'll make you buck up in that fashion. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about because some of y'all got one. Mm-hmm. Listen, moving on. Now, with that being said, here's the thing. Jai goes to their bedroom. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? You supposed to stay right there in the living room and they come to you. What is this? And this all in the first episode, right? So, Mia and Jaren have been dating for almost 3 years. And here's the thing. Jay lives in California, right? So after that, Mia was like, coming in here like a man, hella tall, deep voice and all that. It's like, Mia, I get ya, but yeah, you don't have to make fun of it like that. Like, there are some women that are just tall, like Lisa Leslie, very tall woman, but she's a WNBA legend too. So they're all tall women in life. So like that was just I get it. It's your ex's, date and everything that he cheated on her. He cheated on you with her, but it's just like, come on. Start with Travis and Robin. Travis wants to find security and clarity. I will give credit for that. Very nice. So then we get Jaren and by the way, there's heavy flirting with Robin in the car. It's like, when you like somebody, you flirt back. That's why you flirting with me now. I'm like, oh, she's a slick one, Robin. Oh my God. Okay, listen. So then we get to Jaren and Jay's picnic, right? And Mia doesn't trust Jaren fully, and that's her right? And Jay said, rather, just take a break, call her, spend the weekend with her. And then Jai asks, are you in love with her? And, it's basically a no from Jaren. And she's like, oh my God. I'm just like, this girl is not giving a damn ugly. See, some of these exes are coming on. They like get their man, but it's just like, you do realize like there's a chance that this could not work out, right? But Child Jay wants Jaren that bad. Like she said, fuck her. So Jaren is back. Mia's asking questions of like, did you give her a hug? He said yes. Was it to say goodbye? It's just like, child, you know what the show's about, right? Like he's going to date who he cheated on you with, but you also won't get to go on a date with who you cheated on him with, right? So, but Mia's not here for it. Travis and Robin, Robin asked, how would this look if we were together? And Travis said he would be more engaging and intimate. And Robin said, how would that look? Lord. So, it's been 6 hours now. Since, Travis left. Dominique is trying to keep it together. And, Travis says that he is at a crossroads with Dominique. But Robin's bored about talking about her. And Robin says, I want to talk about us. I'm like, child, until he is done with her, there is no us. And we'll give Travis credit for saying that out loud and being about it, right? And so, second day conversation pops up. Travis is back. And y'all, the confessional took me out. Travis said, I was expecting a better greeting. Not a better greeting. Not a better greeting. Oh my God! I just couldn't. What did he want to Walt Disney World? Welcome to Walt Disney World, the happiest place on earth. Where is your hotel? All the Polynesian. If you just go right down there and hang a right, it'll be right there. Enjoy your stay. Like, what the hell? And Dominique did blow him off, but she was excited to see him. Here's the thing, right? If she can't tell you how she should, if she can't tell you how you should feel, you can't tell her how to feel. That's just being fair, right? That's being nothing but fair. Nothing but being fair, right? So then, child, I'm gonna need another swig. Swig. Oh. Okay. Ooh, buddy. I needed that swig because we're about to talk about Jessica, who is Joshua's date. Now, you do get to hear from the dates as they come up to the door and everything else, right? They make confessions. This woman here, she got some boldness to her. So she said, I came back to get my man. And it's hard to forget me. I'm like, oh my God. So what Jessica did made Jay look like a saint, right? Jessica said, where is my man? I miss you, Poppy. Oh, my God, today. My God, today. My God, today. My God, today. And so apparently Joshua cheated on Mimi with Jessica. Because remember, they've been dating for 3 years, but Joshua doesn't count too, so there's only 1 year they've been together. So basically, within that year of Joshua or Josh dating Mimi, Joshua allegedly has been cheating on Mimi with Jessica. And this is the second time that this has happened to Mimi, that somebody has been cheating on her while she's been in a relationship. And Mimi is ready to get up and leave. And child, the preview is basically the trailer that we saw for the show. I'm just flabbergasted, damn it. I'm like, this is going to be something special here. And I'm not saying special in a good way. I'm saying this is special of like. So anyway, that's basically the show. Like I said, good first episode. I'm looking forward to it. It will be on. Let me make sure that I get right here. It looks like it's going to be on Friday nights. Let's see here. Press room. So it premiered yesterday at 9/8 Central before moving to its regular time slot on Fridays at 8/7 Central beginning August 14th. So next Friday, it will be on at 9 p.m. and then it will be on next Friday after that on August 14th, right? So August 7th, 9/8 Central, August 14th, 8/7 Central, right? So and then it'll be on 8/7 Central every week after that. So if I'm thinking about this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's an 8-week process. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll be on episode 8 by September 18th. That's why I'm guessing. Okay. But yeah. So and before we end everything. Okay, look. You see this here? You remember how me and Gigi did this every week with the Never Ever Mets? Now, they didn't do this with Red Love, but I would love it if they did with Red Love because we would do it. Okay, so here we go. Trust tracker. Call it like you see it. Vote now. Spot the red flags. Rate the trust. Make your predictions before the next episode. What is the biggest red flag that you see in the relationship this week? Man, so we got defensiveness, dishonesty, jealousy, keeping options open, poor communication, boundary issues, major red flags, right? So with Dominic and Travis, boundary issues, I'm not seeing that yet. Poor communication, seems like they have that. Keeping options open, I'm thinking that. Jealousy, not seeing that yet. It's just the first episode. Dishonesty, no. And defensiveness, no. I'm gonna say keeping options open for Dominic and Travis. Mia and Jaren, I think that keeping options open as well. I think that will be their thing, right? You could say dishonesty because both of them cheated, but I'm gonna say keep options open because Jai is not going. Jay is not going anywhere, right? And then I think for Mimi and Joshua, child, boundary issues. I mean, like, Jessica came in like a hurricane, didn't give a damn ish. How much trust do you think exists between the couple? I would say that probably Dominic and Travis are at a 4. I think that Mia and Jaren are on a 4. And I think that Mimi and Joshua are probably at a 2 right now. That's what I'm going with for that prediction. What is your prediction in the future? I think that Dominic and Travis will continue to date other people because they need to figure it out. I think that Mia and Jaren, I think will continue dating other people. I think that Mimi and Joshua will break up. So let's see the results. Here we go. All right. So here we go, y'all. Wow. That's crazy work. Okay, so keeping options open, Dominic and Travis. 80%, I said that for them. Mia and Jaren keeping options open, 33.3%. I said that. Mimi and Joshua boundary issues, 40%. Okay, so I was right on that. Very good, very good, very good. 6.2% Dominique and Travis out of 5, so that's over the line there. Mia and Jaren, 5.2 out of 5. I said a 4, so right there. And then really Mimi and Joshua, 4.7 out of 5. Really? I said 2. Okay. Dominique and Travis staying together 100%. Wow. Okay, y'all are bold in America. Continue to date other people, 66.7%. Break up 66.7%. Wow. So it's basically a split between these two here. That's very interesting. Then Mia and Jaren staying together, 86.7%. 6.7%. Break up 80%. Yeah, I could potentially see that too, but of course it's the first episode. I think it's interesting that these two here are like basically ties, right? I think that this is probably more realistic than them staying together because it's just the first episode. Now, here's this right here, right? This is interesting. Staying together is 33.3%. Continuing to date other people, 73.3%. I think out of all of these, this here is the strongest category across the board, right? Because they're just starting. But right here, I want y'all to see this. I've never seen percentage on this before like this. Breakup 126.7%. Oh, y'all can't even see it. Damn it. Okay, I'll go back up to the top. I was getting to it good. Okay. So like I said keep options open for Dominique and Travis, Mia and Jaren. Keeping options open, 30. Keeping options open. I said that. Boundary issues, 40. I said boundary issues as well. So keeping options open, 80%. Mia and Jaren keeping options open, 33%. Mimi and Joshua, boundary issues, 40%. Damn, I can't believe y'all didn't see me vote live. My bad on that. Things happen, y'all. Right here, Dominique and Travis, 6.2 out of 5. Mia and Jaren, 5.2 out of 5. Mimi and Joshua, 4.7 out of 5. So, like I said, I voted for Dominique and Travis out of 4 with the trust score. Mia and Jaren, I said a 4, and Mimi and Joshua, I said a 2. So it's interesting that at least Mimi and Joshua got a 4.7 out of 5. I'm like, child, okay, after Jessica, I don't know about that. So here are the predictions here. Dominique and Travis staying together 100%. Continue dating other people, 66.7%. Break up, 66.7%. It's interesting that these two results are tied right here, right? Then we go over to Mia and Jaren staying together, 86.7%. Right there, continue dating other people, 66.7%. Right there, and then break up 80%. And then we get to Mimi and Joshua staying together, 33.3%, continuing dating other people, 73.3%, and then break up 126.7%. Child, I'm like, that's just the first episode. Y'all are just, you know that Kurt Franklin song, Stomp? Y'all are just stomping out here. My God, today. Right here, track every couple's journey, follow weekly trust scores, red flag trends, and fan predictions all season long. Come back on Wednesday after the voting window closes to see this week's final results. Okay, so yeah, it's just. So I'm gonna show y'all this here, okay? So this is exactly what I did. I wasn't able to show y'all this the first time, right? I wasn't able to show y'all this the first time. I'm gonna show you exactly what I voted for, okay? So I said keeping options open for Dominique and Travis, right? Mia and Jaren, I said keeping options open for them. Then Mimi and Joshua, I said boundary issues for them, right? Then for the trust score, I said Dominic and Travis. I said at a 4. Mia and Jaron, I said at a 4. Me and Joshua, I said at a 2, right? Then I said Dominique and Travis continue dating other people. Mia and Jaron continue dating other people. And then Mimi and Joshua, I said breakups. So this is my results right here. So I want y'all to be able to see this real quick. Okay, I'm just going to keep it up for a good minute. Just for a little bit so you guys can see, because y'all weren't able to see my votes. And this is the thing, too. It's all about transparency with me and y'all, right? Now, I believe the content creators don't have to share everything. It's not everything's y'all business, just like things in y'all life is not content creators' business, right? So there's a very fine line, but there is a line, right? And so I wanted to show y'all this voting here because, and like I said, I'll do this every week. I don't mind doing it because I think it adds to the show to see how America is picking up what is being put down, right? So, okay, I think everybody has seen that. And then you have Dominique and Travis, 4. Mia and Jaron, a 4. Mimi and Joshua, a 2. So I'm going to leave that up for just a little bit there so you guys can see those choices that I made. Like I said, this is just the first episode. So, is anybody really right in this first episode? If you vote, no. You know what I mean? So, hey, one person, welcome in. We're talking about Put a Ring on Cheathab, season 1, episode 1. After show, I just got done reviewing the episode, and they had a voting poll, and so I did that there. Okay, so 1 minute's there. That's a new, like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying your Saturday. I'm gonna be going out here in just a little bit. I'm just gonna be rolling through for somebody, and then I'm on my way home because I got work in the morning. Okay, I got work in the morning, Yes, indeed, I do. Indeed, I do. Yes, indeed. So, right, so there is that there. And then finally, everybody, right here, I said, prediction, what's your prediction for their future? Dominique and Travis, stay together, continue dating other people, break up. Those are the options. I said Dominique and Travis, continue dating other people. Me and Jaron, continue dating other people. And then me and Joshua, break up. So from that, okay, then came this, okay, right here. So as you can see, Dominique and Travis, now these are the results from America now. Listen, I'm just reading them. Dominique and Travis keeping options open, 80%. Mia and Jaron keeping options open. Me and Joshua about the issues. That is the red flag tracker that America believes those are the red flags for the couples. The trust score, Dominique and Travis, 6.2 out of 5. So they seem like the top couple this week. Mia and Jaron, 5.2 out of 5. So the second couple, and then 4.7 out of 5, the third place couple of the week. Then prediction, Dominique and Travis staying together, 100%. Continue dating other people, 66.7%. Breakup, 66.7%. Right there. So those two results are tied. I thought that was very interesting. Mia and Jaron staying together, 86.7%. Continue dating other people, 66.7%. And then breakup, 80%. So it seems like the closest, the three same percentages, 66.7% right here. I found that interesting for the very first week, right? And it seems like people are really rooting for Dominique and Travis and Mia and Jaron, and then right here, it is flipped, right? Completely. You have stay together, Mimi and Joshua, or Josh, 33.3%. Continue dating other people, 73.3%, and then break up 126.7%. And you see here, I think the strongest percentage across the board is continuing to date other people. I think America is in agreement with that. I think America also, too, for right now, thinks these couples will stay together, and then the couple they think is really going to break up is Mimi and Joshua, but a close second will be Mia and Jaron. So those are your results, and of course, Follow weekly trust scores, red flag trends, event predictions all season long. Come back on Wednesday after the voting window closes to see this week's final results. So, maybe on Wednesday When I come on, I'll come to the website and share the results with you guys, and we'll keep up with the show. You know what I mean? Anytime there's a new show from Oprah Winfrey Network, we need to invest in it, elevate and uplift it. I think BT only had one dating show. It was like an Exodus type of dating show as well. But anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna turn on my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Man, what a show! 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 I'm here for the show. I'm looking forward to the potential of what this show is going to bring for the people. And like I said, we'll see. So we'll take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then. Where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, what the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination and experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I love you so much, I tell you thrice. Welcome back into Brayley's Virtual Tour Live. This is our good friend Stay Tuned Reviews. I did not know that he had a channel. We're going to watch it here in just a minute. But before that, I just wanted to show you guys the official trailer. Put a ring on it in just the comments. of the video, right? What, they lost supply of the show? Please, no, we don't want to see Yandy. She can stay canceled with the cancel of the hip hop. I've seen her on some before rhoa or something. She was in season 1, right? So she was in the Country Wayne skits apparently. So there's that there. I missed out Nicole. She was a better counselor. Me too. Why is there a guy? He was on the Judge Cutler's show that had 2 different girlfriends on the same show. What the heck? Wait. Because we do our research here. Wait a minute, is this it? Hang on. No, I don't think that's it. But apparently that must be the case. Interesting. On this show is what makes it feel fake. Okay, gotcha. Definitely a twist us up. Wow, 6 years later. Yes, can't wait. Where have I seen her before? That's Dominique. Lit is that Brown Sugar from the Zeus Network. She was in the One More Chance show. Oh Lord, this will be a messy season with that concept that's come from the skits. Me, they're about to act out their skits. Not another Chloe. Wait, did they change the host and counselor? She's the same 4 years ago. Thanks. Oops, I was thinking of family or fiance. That looks like Mimi from the Wayne skits. I am. So Mimi has responded there. Cheathab. What's Cheathab? The title of the show is Put a Ring on Cheathab, Rehab for Cheaters. Can't wait to review the show. Shout out to Alicia TV. She is a content creator. Shout out to her. Yes, back for a twist. I'm ready. Yes. About time. Looks like the host got married. Yay. Yes, indeed. There. Where is Ready to Love? Child, I feel you all the way, darling. I feel you all the way. I feel you all the way. Maybe I didn't see a couple that made me say, wow, I'm interested, right? They're playing past seasons at the bar, so let's see. This one's definitely going to be good. This concept is disgusting. Right, dating someone they secretly stepped out with to see if they want to stay with their partner or leave with the flame. Looks like they live in a house. All of them together. It's going to be for views. I'm glad they're bringing back the show for twist rather. Like kind of like Marriage Boot Camp this go around. Hey there, do you know when they are uploading the full episode? It says the show is airing on July 31st on OWN. I remember the blonde hair woman season 1 for another gentleman. Her dad passed away and they left the show. And shortly after the replacement Brian, it's interesting to see she's on here again. Makes me think this is for TV. She does skits, etc. Now, so I'm not crazy. That's her, right? This the same dude or a new one because this doesn't look like her ex. I am no longer with Elise's. I do my own content. I'm also a human being with a love life. Me not knowing one of the male of this show, LMO, don't marry him. Oop. Another oop. Which man in gray? Oh my. Yikes. Let me see here. Sorry, y'all. Okay, yikes. Exhaust emoji, same LOL. Why are we pronouncing dumb stuff like promoting dumb stuff like this? SMH, diabolical. This is what we asked for. Why are they switching the show up? Just stay tuned. It won't disappoint. Wow, my show's back. This is one of the good pandemic watches. I loved it. But wasn't there another host on there at the time? She was so good, Dr. Nicole LaBeach. She was great. That's her name. She was so good. I really enjoyed the first season. Let's go. I miss my show. YouTube has been so boring. Can't wait either. Hey, girl, this is about to be massive. Nene, I recognize you already from your YouTube content. And there's a man in a bathrobe who approved this. Scripture says not to flee from temptation. Oh, wow, I didn't think the show would come back. We're back. I'm going to be watching. So that's just the comments from this trailer right here, y'all. So let's watch my good friend, the good virtual friend, Stay Tuned reviews, because I want to see what he has to say on it. And shout out to Corey and Eddie. They also did a review as well. They've been on YouTube for a long time, and much love, respect, and reference to them as well. All right, here we go.
Hey good people, and welcome back to the channel. I'm back in the swing of things, and I'm ready to share my thoughts and feelings on this new series called Put a Ring on It, Cheathab. And after seeing the season premiere of Cheathab, if I had to give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a solid 4. In my opinion, if your goal in watching this new series is to merely be entertained, then the show will help you achieve that goal. But if your goal is to follow the journey of 3 real-life couples who are seriously considering healing from past trauma to make way for married life, then you're going to be disappointed. In my opinion, this series appears to be super scripted, especially since one of the cast members is an actress on Tubi and YouTube. Furthermore,
Lord.
I felt that there was some slight false advertising based on how the series was promoted. Now, over the course of this review, I will share my thoughts on the show's concept, followed by my thoughts on the 3 couples and their journey throughout the episode. First and foremost, when I saw that Put a Ring on It was coming back to TV, I was excited because it had been years since I watched the show. Then when I learned that this particular show would feature couples who have cheated on one another, and those couples will be going on dates with people that they cheated with, I thought that the showrunners were smoking crack. After all, cheating is universally frowned upon in our society, and I had my doubts that these cast members would be able to safely have their side chicks or side dudes around their significant others. But in playing devil's advocate, I came to the conclusion that all cheating is not created equal. For example, men and women typically cheat for different reasons. Some men will cheat because they simply got tired of having pumpkin pie every day, and they yearn for something more exciting, like peach cobbler with that crispy edge. Some men cheat because their significant other is holding the yoni hostage, and there's a nice, classy lady out there that's more than willing to let a brother give her that good old pickle tickle in exchange for some kind words and a nice dinner at a fancy place like Olive Garden. On the flip side, some
STK Steakhouse, but for me, that's neither here nor there. I've never been, but would love to go sometime. And here's the thing, right? I do think it is a wonderful thing when a woman wants to, treat a man as well. I think that, yes, we should treat women, out on dates. But if a woman wants to take a man out on a date and treat him with respect, there's nothing wrong with that. There are some good women out here that, like I said before, Tabitha Brown retired her husband. There are good women out here that want to do good things for men. I don't know why they get put down. Like, why did you ask him out on a date? Well, maybe she saw what the fuck she likes. Sorry if you don't have a brain that works and your brain cells can't form together to have enough, traction to be able to make your own thoughts or go after what you want. But if a woman likes a dude, wants to ask her out, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Moving on.
Some women out there cheat because they expect a man to read their minds, and when the man fails to accomplish that impossible task, those women then seek out attention and that beef injection from another dude, while other women may cheat as a form of retaliation because their man got tired of participating in a rationed sex life. So coming into this series, I firmly believe that cheating is morally wrong, but I also believe that in some cases, cheating can help relationships, especially if the cheating becomes the only way that the couples could start to have those tough conversations, like in the movie Soul Food. But in other words, I had a glimmer of hope that this radical idea could fix at least one of the couples on the show. But with this show, it seems like emotional cheating became the primary method that the cast members on the show used to cheat. And in this episode, we mostly focus on the men going on the first date. But 2 out of those 3 dates featured women that the men never slept with and likely didn't know long enough to develop a romantic connection with. So after watching episode 1, I'm willing to bet that emotional cheating and the fear of one of the couples emotionally cheating on one another during these dates will be the primary focus on the couples throughout the season.
I agree with that.
I think that Josh and Mimi will spearhead most of the drama during the season, while Mia will serve as a sidekick to stir the pot with unnecessary drama.
Yep.
So all in all, I know it's pretty early in the season, but I've seen how these type of shows play out, and I don't expect any of these couples to ever get married. It seems like the purpose of this show is to entertain the masses. Nothing more and nothing less. But let's move on to my thoughts on these three couples. Josh and Mimi have been dated for 3 long years. Well, according to Josh's math, they've only been dating for 1 year. Because with him, he's not officially with somebody unless he lives with them. Sadly, Mimi didn't get the memo early on, which is a shame. Because we all know that if Mimi was slinging that kitty cat all over the East Coast during their first 2 years together, Josh would have been deep in his feelings.
Yep.
But throughout the relationship, Mimi learned that Josh had been generous with the goods, and he had been giving different women out there a sample of the beefcake. But Mimi also revealed that she had saw another guy during the breakup with Josh. Later in the episode, Josh goes on a date with an ex, and the ex turned up the heat by revealing that Josh cheated on the ex with Mimi.
Yep.
So here's my thing about the couple. In my opinion, the number one issue with Josh and Mimi was communication. Mimi failed to communicate what she needed from Josh, and she relied on Josh to read her mind as well as read the room. The problem with Josh is that he's somewhat dyslexic, and he simply can't or he won't read what Mimi's putting out. Had Mimi made her expectations and desires known up front, then she wouldn't have wasted 3 years of her life.
I agree with that. If you do not define what you want, you will never not only have a pathway to create the resources to maintain it, but you will never have the outlets to maintain it as well. So that's my take on that. So very well done by Stay Tuned with people on that.
What really gets me about Mimi is that she clearly does not know her own value. Mimi is a baddie, and I know a ton of guys who would love to be with her.
I like my women more thick. Just saying. But she cute though. She is cute. But moving on.
Instead of exploring her options, she hooks up with a guy that has communication issues, that has commitment issues, and who tried to propose to her while they were in Walmart. Now, I might sound a little harsh, but I do not see any hope for real love with this couple.
Yeah, I don't think you're being harsh.
Jaren and Mia have also been dating for 3 years, and we learned that Mia made the first move with Jaren on social media, and she was thoroughly pleased with their sex life.
Yep.
The problem at hand occurred when Mia began not trusting Jaren, which caused her to put a tracker on his phone because having such a safeguard brought a sense of peace to her. Can somebody say crazy? But in a sense of desperation, Jaren decided to cheat on Mia, and Mia also admitted to entertaining another man just to make Jaren jealous.
Ooh, Lord.
This couple is highly toxic, but their situation proves my point that not all cheating is created equal.
Correct.
In this case, we have Mia, who, for lack of a better term, was dickmatized and started acting out.
Ding, 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 right? If a man can get pussy whipped, a woman can get dickmatized. Moving on.
The character after brother Jaren left her in a puddle of her own juices. She decided to look for Jaren in the middle of the day with a flashlight, and she wanted to ensure that Jaren never looked in the direction of any other woman. The problem with this crazy behavior is that it caused Jaren to drift away from the relationship and find peace with a more mentally stable woman. Jaren likely decided to cheat versus break things off because he knows that Mia is a bit unhinged, and simply releasing her from her services won't stop her from being in his life. Later in the episode,
sounds like Mia could be the female version of a Martell Hope, but that's neither here nor there. Moving on.
We see Jaren going on a date with a woman named Jaya, and Mia dials up the disrespect while commanding Jaren to not treat Jaya with any form of respect. Now, going on these dates is part of the process, but I don't see Mia being in a space where she could get the most out of the process. In other words, I have little to no hope for this couple. And lastly, there's Travis and Dominique. They've been together for 2 years, but have had a long-distance relationship. Now, what on earth could possibly go wrong with this situation? Both Travis and Dominique agree that when they're together, they're in sync. But when they're not together, everything is out of whack. Both Travis and Dominique have entertained other people while together, but they haven't physically cheated on each other, unless I'm missing something. But in this episode, Travis goes on a date with Robin, aka Sister Pepto, And let's just say that Robin was applying full pressure with a dress that had them chesticles on full display. Their conversation seemed to be very surface level, but I could see Travis giving Robin another date before moving on to the next woman. In my opinion,
and the milk factory was very open, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, listen.
The issue with this couple is the easiest out of the other three couples to fix. Some couples simply are not built for long distance relationships. I should know, because long distance dating never really worked for me. And in my opinion, if these two truly want to work out, then somebody has to make that move. Otherwise, they're both just wasting their time.
Agreed.
In closing, judging from episode 1, this show has plenty of drama, not a lot of substance, and I do not have faith that the storylines are 100% real. But I will surely have fun watching the show over the course of the season. But this marks the end of the review. If you enjoyed my take on episode 1 and you want to support the channel, feel free to subscribe and hit that like button on the video. Also, feel free to leave all comments below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to reply to everybody. See you all next week. Peace.
Good job. Stay tuned. Reviews. And of course, there is another content creator here, Miss Misha, IMO. Shout out to her. She is also a content creator. All right, y'all. That is, well, that's pretty much it for me. With that being said, everybody, should I do a daily mover? Yeah, I should. Okay, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Then I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get on out of here. Okay, listen. It's time for a daily mover. Things don't turn up in this world unless somebody turns them up. Very well said. That is from James A. Garfield. Here we go. Saturday, August 1st, 2026. Options. Give yourself options. Even if you don't use them, it's good to have them. A single route to your destination is likely to get you there almost every time. But what if one roadway on that route happens to be closed? One day, the battery in your phone has enough charge and to last until you get back home. But what if your return is delayed? You can't know what the days and hours ahead will bring. What you can do is prepare yourself with various contingencies. Most of your endeavors will probably go according to the way you plan. Even so, some extra consideration, preparation, and options could prevent serious inconvenience or disaster. In just about every aspect of your life, options give you flexibility, and there are times when a little flexibility can make a big difference. So let's talk about it. All right, so this is the first episode. I think that options are the foundation of this show, that, hey, you won't get to have these options to really see if you want to stay, but make sure that just because there are options available doesn't mean that you negate yourself as the main option, right? Because here's the thing. There's a question that was on a dating app at one point in time. Would you fall in love with the person that loves you, right? Or that you love them? There are people who love plenty of people, but that person doesn't love them back, not for one damn thing. And the person that really does love them, they miss out on that. For example, in the movie Obsession, there was a young girl that really loved the lead character, and her head got bashed in. If you would just chose her, you would actually been happy. But sometimes we miss out opportunities because we go after what we want and after what we need. That's the first thing I want to tell you. The second thing that I want to tell you is this. You cannot know what the days and hours ahead will bring. Nobody can, right? And listen, even though you got resources doesn't mean problems won't arise. Even though you have resources doesn't mean problems won't arise. Even though you have resources doesn't mean problems won't arise, right? And I believe that when you are in a situation where you have resources, make sure that you're not just utilizing those resources to get rid of the problem. If you need to work through that problem, emotionally work through that. Because if you don't work through what you need to work through, it will turn out for your detriment later on with people that you really love sincerely. Some of us, we are going through a lot. We're in pain, this, that, and third, and our fear can alienate other people when they're just trying to love on you and me and us as people, right? So there is that. And then finally, in just about every aspect of life, options give you flexibility, and there are times where a little flexibility can make a big difference, right? I fully agree with that. You know, I think about YouTube and the flexibility. Well, some people are more flexible with their content than others. Some people get notices that they don't know how to create original content. That's neither here nor there. But with that said, I'm sorry. I'm just like, yeah, like, are you dried up, washed up, and just all the way just like, are you on your last legs? Because like the internet provides something new every day to talk about. So I just don't get these people. I really don't. But with that said, I do believe at the beginning, middle, end of the day that if you don't recognize the flexibility in being able to move differently, you will always stay stuck. So with that being said, that is the end of this after show review show. Thank you so much for being here. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say one point special because you are always one person. Trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Last one thing to call yourself is another thing chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully, I spend time together. Rise, be great together. And always remember when you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or child, you're recognizing that, listen, just because a person is coming in and they like you, don't mean that it's actually going to work out. Because that's the big thing, right? These people think, hey, I'm going to go get my person, like Jessica did. However, same way you got them is the same way you lose them. Make sure the replay is not just worthy for you. Watch it, not just worthy for you. Listen to it, but if you want the spirit to again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you. I always remember, or see love you gotta give it, or see love you gotta give it, or see love you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you will come, whatever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud of you. Be proud of you, damn. So finally, y'all listen. Whether you are calling out black men like Ticket TV and Officer Tatum, or you're calling out that right is right, wrong is wrong in relationships, make sure that as you're calling out things, that you learn from those things too. It's one thing to call out problems, it's another thing to learn from them. Amen, amen, amen. In Jesus' name, yes, yes, yes. Amen, amen, amen. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love is in the right back to you. Tomorrow, Hard Hustle Houston. We have 11 episodes allegedly from Child to Row for letting us know that. And so we are on the second to last episode. And this is the cast strip, so we'll talk about that Sunday. And then, of course, as you guys know, Housewives is off on Monday. But I may do something for y'all. Stay tuned. Don't hold me to it, though, all right? And I will see you all soon. Bye-bye. Good night. Peace.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas cost to make.
Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and they charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.